So, is Monergism contradictory to what the Reformed teach, what the Tulip people teach? I don't even know if I can explain it. You can see my scrap notes on the screen if you want. But Monergism, God solely, completely, totally does it all. He regenerates. He, predetermined. He unconditionally elected. He sets you up for salvation. But then, at least MacArthur certainly got popular on it, and certainly Lawson was made fun of a lot when he, sinned. And I'm not impugning his sin because I sin 50, 80, 100,000 times a day. So I'm 10 times worse than Lawson. But point being, he used to teach Lordship salvation, and you got to submit and you got to change. There's got to be fruit. But wait a second. If that's the only way that Christians can know they're Christians, is if they produce fruit and they improve and they do new spiritual good things, doesn't that take away from monergism? Because it's no longer God, it's something you're doing. We could even make the argument of works-based salvation. I know that's not what you mean when you teach it. It's not what you're saying. You're not saying that's how it works, but it seems there's a contradiction in it. If I can only produce fruit, and that's the main way I know that I'm growing and I'm persevering, right? The P of Tulip, persevering, is by my improvements and my new spiritual whatevers. And that's one of the main ways I can see if I'm saved. That takes away from the monergistic work of God. Shouldn't we all just be sitting around waiting for God's decree, which he's already predetermined in eternity past? Shouldn't we just wait for it to kick in and then just give praise back to him? Not be looking for fruit, not be looking for, spiritual growth or maturity. Couldn't we be deceiving ourselves if we think that the fruit we're producing, our desires that we have, the things we get engaged in, our search for spiritual, fruits of the Spirit is the words I was looking for. Doesn't that contradict monergism? Doesn't that take away from the singular work, the undeniable one God did it all work that starts with monergism and the gift of regeneration, the gift of faith? So I think I explained that good enough. Here's my words again. These are scrappy words, by the way. But the head scratcher. Does Lordship salvation totally contradict this Calvinistic Reformed push for monergism's the only way? Head scratchers abound.